Hey guys, my name is Ragnarok TV, and I'm making Raid Shadow Legend videos for the new and mid-tier gamers. That's for players that are just starting the game or just have been playing the game for a short while. My accounts are almost all free to play, except for this account. This account, I have spent money once on it to buy one gem pack. And that is it. I am as close to a true free to play player that's going to make content that you guys are going to find. And I am going to make these videos truly aimed at new to mid tier players. There's a lot of content creators out there. They have a ton of tutorials with useful information and guides and strategies to use that are very helpful. However, whenever I watch their videos, they make everything look so easy and they have so many resources, and then I try to replicate what they do in their videos, and I find I can't do that. I don't have those resources. I don't have that gear, and it infuriates me. Or they do things where they're like, and we're going to go do this in this section to upgrade this, and they don't tell you how they got there, and you spend an hour in game trying to figure out where is that? How do I get there? What do I click on? And it just infuriated me, so I decided to make my own videos. So I hope you follow this YouTube channel. You follow me on Twitch. They all go under the same name, Ragnarok TV. Quick Google search, and you'll find all my social media and everywhere that I make content. But anyways, let's start off with recently Plarium, the creators of Raid Shadow Legends, came out with this useful feature requirements chart on their Twitter page, and I love it. It's great for new players. It tells you what to expect as you're leveling up, and I'm going to make a video for each individual one of these and explain what they mean, what they do, and how to use them. I hope these videos are educational and helpful for you guys. So let's jump right in with the very first one. This is video number 1 of the series, and this is the Gem Shrine. The Gem Shrine unlocks on level 2, and a lot of players, when they first start the game, they're like, should I get this? Is it worth it? And let's find out. So I'm going to click on the Gem Shrine. Mine's up maxed out on this account. And basically what it does is it will produce one gem every 1 hour and 36 minutes. And it can hold up to 15 gems at a time when it's full. And right now my gem says it will be full in 22 hours and 37 minutes. So in basically 1 day, I will earn 15 gems by maxing out the gem. I mean, this is max level 3. And it's making me 15 gems a day. Is that worth it for a new player or a mid-tier player or someone just maybe not dabbling in the game that much? It really depends. If you see yourself playing this game 3 months from today while you're watching this video, if you are going to play for at least 90 days, get the Gem Shrine. If you are not sure you will be playing this game in 3 months from today, do not get the Gem Shrine. That's my advice. It's that straightforward. The Gem Shrine is a farming tool that's very helpful and very useful, but not for those that aren't going to play the game every day or going to be playing the game in the long run. And by play the game every day, I don't mean doing everything possible in the game that there is. I mean logging in at least once every 24 hours to collect your gems. If you don't have the time or the dedication to do that, skip the Gem Shrine. Your gems are spent better elsewhere, in my opinion. But if you're going to be playing this game a ton and you can log in regularly, then yes, get the Gem Shrine. And try to max out when you can. But before you max out, there is something that you should spend your gems on first. And I'll get to that in a second. But first, let's go through all the places you can spend your gems and all the places that are going to tempt you to spend your gems. The first and obvious one is the shop. So lower left hand corner, we're clicking shop. And third tab down on the left. Oh, I better remove this requirements so you guys can see this. So let me go back. So I go into bottom left shop, third tab down right here on the left hand side, gem shop. So this is one of the places that is really tempting to spend your gems, and I'm gonna be straight with you. Don't buy anything here. Just don't. If you're a new player just starting off, this all looks very tempting and looks like great deals, and they will toss these flashy little tags here saying hot, which means people are buying it a lot, and it seems so tempting. Don't do it. Save your gems. There are better ways to do it. But if you must spend money, if you're one of those people that have no self-control, I'm going to give you some advice. First off, if you're a new player, don't buy the XP boost, either of them. Even though the 3-day one sounds real tempting and it's real cheap and it only costs double that of a 1-day, don't do it. As a new player, you are going to get so many XP boost for free that you won't know what to do with it. It's going to take you well over a month to burn through all your XP boosts with all the promos that they throw at you. It is crazy. Don't do it. The second one that is the most tempting after the XP boost is full energy. This one can be pretty useful, I'm not going to lie. But once again, as a new player, if you're doing your quest, if you are collecting your free shop gifts and everything that they throw at you, you're not going to have to worry about getting full energy. Just focus on your quests that are going to give you full energy and you'll be fine. Don't buy this. Take arena refill. I won't touch this until I'm mid to late game. And the reason for that is Tag Arena is frustrating. It is difficult. It is hard to keep up with. It is something that you have to do if you want to get to end game, but as someone just starting out, avoid Tag Arena for now. The Big Shard Pack is the only item on this entire list that I would actually personally buy myself, and that would be very scarce for me to do. And the reason I would do that is mostly for the silver. This is a lot of silver. 220,000 silver. That's pretty nice. And then you get 11 ancient shards. You pair this with a summoning event, and this could really help you out a lot. But it costs 900 gems. So a lot of people will be tempted to go with the smaller pack that just gives you 3 gems and 60,000. But that's not much bang for your buck there. This is very tempting. This is a clickbait. Don't fall for it. Don't get the small pack. If you're going to save your gems to get ancient shards for an event or because you're desperate for legends, take a deep breath. Pretend this doesn't even exist. Save up for the big shard if you're going to do it. Everything else on here, personally, I would not buy. It's tempting, but personally, I would not buy as a new player. Once again, the reason for that is you get all this stuff for free as a new player. You get thrown at you nonstop every single day. There are so many quests and freebies that are thrown at you. You don't need any of this. The only thing that they're not going to give you is a name changer, which when you first start the game, you get to pick your name. And what is the point of a name changer? It changes what your display name appears as. Personally, I think that is useless. This is something you toss gems at because you are bored and you have nothing else to do. I would never ever buy a name changer. So just ignore that. So basically, this is everything you can buy in the shop. Would I recommend anything? The only thing I would consider even buying is the Big Shard Pack, and that's only for mid to late game players. It's the only time I would consider buying that, only for summoning events where you're gonna get more bang for your buck. The next place, which we'll do a whole separate video on, but you can unlock the self-leveling stations with gems. And this is useful for mid to late game players or players that don't have much time on their hands. As a new player, don't do this. Do not waste your gems here. I mean, as you can see, to unlock just level 1 is 300 gems, and it's just going to give you 2000 XP an hour. It's not really worth it. Ignore it, guys. Don't get it as a new player or a mid-tier player. Now, there is a third place to buy, to spend your gems. And this is the only place I would recommend for new players. Masteries. And how did we get here? I clicked on champions. I selected the champion I wanted to showcase. And then the third tab, top right, is masteries right here. It has that red dot next to it. Now, masteries, we can make a whole video on masteries. And there are whole videos on masteries. There are thousands of them out there. I recommend that you check a couple out for your specific champion that you're building. And just keep in mind, depending on the mastery tree you choose, it will reflect on how well your champion performs in certain areas. Not all masteries carry over very well. Some masteries are great for just farming the campaign in PvE, which means player versus environment, compared to PvP, player versus player, and that's the arenas where you fight their pre-made teams. So really watch some videos, do some research before you dive into masteries. But if you have some downtime to kill, I do recommend clicking on these. Just kind of click on them and read through them, see what they do. Maybe you don't want to follow the tutorials and you want to unlock masteries and make your own path through here. That's fine. This is meant to be fun for you, and that's part of the fun of and the appeal of this game personally, is there are almost infinite possibilities in this game how to build and create your champions, and that's great. But Reg, you're getting off topic. How do we spend our gems here? Well, let's say that I want to unlock all these masteries. Well, not all of them, but enough of the scrolls. That's what's required to unlock these masteries. Enough scrolls to actually max out my champion and make him good and useful. How can I get these scrolls? Two ways. One, Minotaur Labyrinth. We'll do a whole nother video on that. Two, spend 800 gems. So this is my recommendation for new players. Save your gems. Don't use them on anything. Once you hit exactly 800 gems, which I am just shy on this account, pick whatever your best champion is on your account. Whether it be your starter champion, hopefully you pick Kayle. Kayle is definitely a great choice for a starter champion. I wish I would have picked Kayle. I did not, and I really regret that. But if you didn't, that's okay. We can still make it work. Or maybe it's a free legendary you got from whatever login event they have going on. Or if they did some type of tournament where they gave out a free legendary or a free epic champion. Whatever you believe is your best champion that is really helping you through the game, mostly through campaign, that's who we're going to focus on. You're going to take your 800 gems. You're going to click on anywhere in here on a mastery. You're going to click get all scrolls. You're going to click yes to this 800, and it's going to say it's going to unlock it. For me, it's saying I'm short gems. So it will unlock it. Then you're going to look up a tutorial online. You're going to find the masteries to build them out. Just a quick disclaimer. If your guy is not level 60, you cannot get the bottom row. It is part of the requirements to get a 6-star champion. I guess they don't even have to be 60. They just have to be 6-star. So let's say your champion's only level 50. You will only be able to go down one of these paths down to the second to the last. But that is how I would spend my gems. Anything else is kind of worthless when you're first starting out, even though it's real tempting to use it for energy refill. Personally, I would just avoid it. Do your missions, do your quest, do your free login stuff. You will have plenty of energy and resources that you shouldn't spend your gems on anything else. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys agree or disagree with this statement? Do you guys have other strategies that you use personally? How do you guys feel about this? Do you have any questions for me? I will make more videos. I hope you guys follow the channel and check them out. And that's basically all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys have fun. Happy raiding.